and welcome to the Blerie Podcast. Today is Monday the 10th, aka it's bloody cold. Okay, so bear with us. Our brain time of computing is going to take longer than usual. Also, as I mentioned, cold, windy, you can hear wind sounds in the background. Ignore it. I can't do anything about it. I've tried. Anyway, that is it for the intro. Arod, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
I asked you first.
No, you're first. It's freezing!
I'm not doing well because this is not what I signed up for when I became a South African. When I was a mere fetus in the womb.
Yes.
I was given my options of where do you want to be born. And I was told that South Africa will have its issues. Like
Did you get options?
Yes.
I wasn't. No one put that coin into the machine.
I'm special. And then they said there's a lots of problems in South Africa. But cold is not one of them. I was lied to. I want a refund. Anyway, how was your weekend?
It was good, thank you. It was just very busy and unbelievably busy. And of course, well done to the Springboks for beating Australia and Malaysia. However, I do still feel like a parent that I'm not angry. I'm still very disappointed with the way that they played. And it's like, they do so well, and then just throw the ball away. And then it's like, it's there for the taking. Australia had 2 yellow cards, 2 people off, and they couldn't score a try.
I'm going to be honest, I love rugby, but I didn't watch the game. First of all, we don't have TV in our house, okay? We have ITV,
Yes.
but we don't have TV.
It's connected to the intranet.
We watch Netflix and Disney and things like that. But I get too frustrated with rugby. I get so angry.
Yes.
And it's been a theme over the last couple of years of throwing away possession.
No, I've met you. You've almost damaged many a TV on your day.
Exactly. But it's starting to become boring to watch because they kick away possession.
Yes. The whole
they don't go for tries like they used to. No, it's just kicking. It makes me angry.
Yes.
We won is all I saw, which is great. But we played against Australia, so is that really?
Yes, that's really a thing. No. However, the other thing is as well, like we've never lost at Loftus, and of course, as we know, Loftus home of the Blue Bulls, and so they've never lost against Australia. So well done to the boys. However, it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating with that game, and even right at the end, they shouldn't have scored. Australia shouldn't have scored their last try as well. But at the end, they were like, I don't care, we've won.
Yeah.
Let's give them a piece of cake.
Well, hopefully they learn from it. They won't, but hopefully they'll learn from it. If you really want to see something very entertaining,
Yes.
but a little scary, watch my dad watch rugby.
That is a spectator sport for everyone around.
Sport.
You just watch your dad, I agree.
The amount of time that he said he's never watching it again, and that he's rather going to start watching ballet, I've lost count.
Yes.
But it's one of those things. It's like when you drive past an accident. You don't want to watch, but you can't stop yourself. That is my relationship with rugby at the current moment. I want to talk about something. Is that okay?
Well, specifically because this is a podcast and we do talking, I think
Is that how it works?
should we take a poll? And I think you can talk about something.
Okay.
Please
thanks.
do.
I think, as South Africans in general,
Yes.
we need extensive therapy. Okay? We're not going to get it because it's expensive. So we rather tell our problems to each other on the internet and hope strangers would give you some advice.
Okay.
But one of the reasons I say so is because load shedding. Do you know that it started for the first time in 2007?
Yes.
That is how long ago it started.
That's how long ago it started. Okay.
But the last couple of months, years, it's become like
Very bad.
really bad
Yes.
part of our lives. And have you noticed, now suddenly it's eased up a whole lot. And then it makes us suspicious.
Of course it does. It's like
The
free
moment we
airtime.
have electricity, we are like, why do we have electricity?
Yes.
I'm confused. I'm suspicious. What are they planning? Ne?
This is the new normal is not normal because we know what normal is like.
So we've been gaslighted by Eskom into believing that we don't deserve electricity. And if we get it, we wonder why. Why are we getting electricity?
Why can I make food?
Why is my microwave working? Why
Why-
can I eat my doinkie sock?
Why can I see in the middle of the night without hitting my toe against the table?
It's questions we have as South Africans. But my other question that is adjacent to this topic. Do you think, and I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, I actually don't mind,
Yes.
but do you think light shedding is made up and part of something? Like, there's something else going on. The reason why I ask this, why is it now suddenly easing up? Because election is coming up. That's
Yes,
the
of
general
course.
consensus.
That's yes.
But why do they have the option of making it stop when it suits them? Is it because they have the resources and they just use this as
No shit!
a form of power play?
Of course they have the resources. There's things called taxes and there's other rebates and things that they're getting from overseas. Yes, at the moment, you and I will sit here and we don't have electricity and those up there have electricity. And all that is they get a lot of money from other places and then, as you say, getting closer to election time, then they switch on the lights, they give out a t-shirt or two, high five, and apparently robs your uncle.
Robs your uncle.
Yes.
It's Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, but they're robbing us of our basic human right.
I saw an article about the top earning industries in South Africa, according to the latest whatever. It made me realize that I am very stupid when it comes to choosing a career path. Okay, because I'm gonna get it on my phone. I'm gonna share it with you. Speak amongst yourself. Sami.
Okay, so I'm trying to think with your career path, because this is something that you've tried many things. You have, where you have been, you've been a PA person. You have answered phones, not a telemarketer, but you have.
I've been a telemarketer as well.
I think all of us, as a community, are judging you right now. All of us.
Well, you have to buy a broodje now, thank you. Alright, so number one of the sector
Yes.
with the highest salary, average salary. Electricity, gas and water supply. With an average of 53,900 rands per month.
Per month.
So if it says, I get the gas and water supply, I will talk about the water issue later in my rant. But electricity, that includes Eskom. Ne?
I would think so. They supply electricity.
So when we are being taught in school that if you do your job properly, you will get rewarded, they were lying to us.
They were lying to us.
If you do your job, poofy, you apparently get rewarded. Number two, financial institutions, insurance,
Yes.
real estate, business services. Whoever said crime doesn't pay? Talking fat cock. Number three, mining and quarrying. And number four, government sector. Government sector has an average salary of 31,900 rands per month. Do you want to know? I went out. Last on this list. Last on this list.
What number is lost?
I don't know. It doesn't number it. It's a tabel.
Tabao.
Last on the list, manufacturing of textile, clothing and leather. Second to last, manufacturing of furniture, which is an industry that I chose.
Yes.
We manufactured furniture. And I get this because I go to the shops that sells like a shelving unit that came from China or wherever it came from. And then I look at it and the price they are selling it for, and I think our materials to build it will be more than what they are selling it for retail. So already I'm not making a great choice.
No, really, you haven't done so well in your life.
I then decided to get out of the furniture industry and open a restaurant.
Yes.
Alongside my brother and my dad. Third from last on the list.
Your choices in life have just gone from better to better. Yeah.
8,000 restaurant. So at least I went up one. I went up one steppy.
Hey.
But I'm still not doing that. And then manufacturing of content for the internet
Yes.
and DJing in clubs. It's not even on the list.
So I chose an industry or a job that actually shouldn't exist.
So we are not doing well.
We're not even on a list.
We didn't even, our industry is not even seen as an industry, is what I'm trying to say. So, how's your day going?
Well, it could be going better.
Yeah, I'm sorry to break the news to you.
Oof.
Did you bring a talisman today?
I did bring a talisman. I'm wearing my talisman. It is my birthday present I got a while ago. And it's a stitch. And it's got an A there for Arod as well. How pretty is it?
It is nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty.
Beautiful.
Exactly. Ohana means family.
He's good with
the voices.
the voices things. I want to learn that, but I'm just good at one voice. I squeak, squeal.
That's it. A pregnant duck.
My mascot for today is my boinky sock.
It's your boinky sock. Okay. So we've both chosen things that are going to keep us warm. But
This is already cold and I just heated it up like 2 seconds ago. So it's not going great. Anyway, have you seen on top of the internet, on that app called TikTok,
the tiki-toki.
there's a dude that claims to be a time traveler. Have you seen him?
I haven't seen it, no.
So I made notes here because I'm not going to remember everything. Don't be ridiculous. Anyway, he claims to be from the year 2671.
That's a while into the future.
That is far away.
That's very far away.
But now he came back to warn us
Oh.
about what's going to happen. So according to him, in September of 2023, a mega category 6 hurricane will hit the east coast of the United States. Then in December of 2023, which is just after September, for if you want the math, there's going to be an electric hailstorm, which is a new type of storm that combines hail and lightning.
Hail and electricity. Two of the things we don't have at the moment in this country.
This combines hail and lightning. Okay, and the storm shocks and burns everything it touches. So we have that to look forward to. Then a little after that, there's going to be a 12-mile wide tornado that destroys Texas. Then a 9.5 magnitude earthquake lasting 45 minutes straight will happen on the San Andreas Fault, which is going to spark a tsunami. Well, we can be happy about one thing.
Yes.
Even for time travelers, the world revolves around America. No bad things are going to happen
to the rest of the world.
It's just America.
It's just America, yeah.
So what we can know is now in 2023 and in the future in 2671, America is the only country that exists.
So, okay, so we're fine.
We are okay.
We're okay.
Everything's going to be...
We won't have electricity, but we'll be okay.
Yeah. Do you remember last week when we spoke about the crocodile who impregnated herself?
Uh-huh.
I think we've got no answer.
Really?
From Mexico.
Do tell.
So this mayor from Mexico married an alligator-like reptile. They got married. He calls her Princess Girl. And he says that they love each other. And that is all that matters. I have questions. Do you have questions?
I have many questions and statements, to be very honest. Because what did I say last week? I said a lot last week. And so, but exactly, so it's 99% crocodile and whatever percent...
1% Mexican mayor.
A crocodile that loves burritos.
Okay, my questions goes a bit wider. When they say in the articles, what you call it, opschrift,
Yes.
that he married an alligator-like reptile, what does that mean? Is it an alligator or a crocodile? Or what is an alligator-like reptile? What does that mean?
It identifies as an alligator-like reptile because it doesn't want to be confirmed to the classes of society. I feel.
But when he says They love each other, and that's all that matters. I mean, fair enough, sir. But did you ask the crocodile?
Did the crocodile have a response?
Did the crocodile confirm that she loves him back? Did the crocodile confirm that they identify as a she in the first place? I have lots of questions. I don't think this is good.
I don't think this is good either.
I mean, to each their own.
To each their own.
But
I
don't get it. I don't want to be judgmental. But personally,
me, myself, and I feel keeping it within a species
is probably the way to go.
is probably the way.
Probably.
But now how? Because you have to one and one equals another one.
I don't know how the math is working in that relationship.
So how?
Also, he calls her Princess Girl, which is very sexist.
Very sexist.
Yes, because she might have other career goals than being a princess girl.
She might want to get into labour law.
Exactly. She might want to go into eating people.
Yes, that as well. And if you study
It gives a new meaning to don't bite my head off.
Hey, and but now
That is literally all I have on my list to talk about. So.
oh, we're done.
Over to you.
Well, for the next hour, we're just gonna give weird looks and judgmental undertones.
We've been on it for almost 20 minutes. So,
Okay.
you can go into things that you want to talk about. I'll be here.
Well, do you know? This is where you give the excitement face. Can we do that again?
Okay.
Do you know that? So, there was this kid who thought his dreams were coming true because I think he had something wrong. He had like a cochlear implant or something like that or whatever. And him and his dad were at the store. And then some two guys came up to them and said, listen, we work for Mr. Beast and you're going to fill your trolley up. And then you're going to get everything for free. Mm-hmm. And so then these guys did this and they were going to go and pay with this trolley full of stuff. And these guys just ran away. Ha ha. So now Mr. Beast has now been trying to contact this kid.
He did contact him.
He did contact him. Yes, okay, he did get hold of him.
I want to say how rude and mean of someone to pretend.
That is horrific.
And
that is
his
terrible.
family was so happy and he's like, fill your card, I'm going to pay for it, I work for Mr. Beast. And they're so happy and then they run away laughing. For who is that funny?
For who's that funny?
Sis, if you are watching this, you are horrific. And
You deserve to be in a trolley, be pushed down the road, and to fall over onto your face.
I hope you step in a Lego.
Yes.
Anyway, I saw this story, I thought it was horrible, but at the end of the day, inadvertently,
No, that was not inadvertently.
that one, they did make this boy's dreams come true.
That's
So
fantastic.
they tried to be mean, but at the end of the day, the good guy wins.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
always, but...
Yeah, it doesn't always work like that.
No, I saw that. I want to say something that my brother said I must talk about on the podcast.
Yes, what did your brother... Your brother's name is JD.
Yes, congratulations.
Well,
So my brother wanted me to tell the viewers
yeah.
about the time when we went on vacation and we played putt-putt.
Oh, gosh.
Do you remember that?
I remember yes, I remember. What happened? What did I do?
So what happened?
Oh, gosh.
He came to vacation with us and we played putt-putt. Just like I said at the beginning of the story. Lots of fun. At some point, Arod decided, because he's a clown and he likes to entertain people, he decided that he's going to reenact a part out of Happy Gilmore.
Oh!
Yes. Do you remember that movie? Great movie. But he was playing bad putt-putt. And instead of owning the fact that he's cock at it, he decided he's going to make a joke and do the Happy Gilmore. And you did the thing about, can you just not go in the ball?
Ball in the hole! Yes.
And then he broke the putt-putt sticky. And we lost our deposit. Explain yourself.
Listen, I don't remember sex incidents. Did we really?
Don't you remember it?
Well, of course I remember
No,
then.
you don't remember losing the deposit because it was our
It was
deposit.
your deposit. It wasn't mine. It would be my money. I would be very upset.
Then you would have remembered. Anyway, but my brother thought that's a hilarious story and the world needs to know about it. So, is you happy, JD? Klim nou van my rug af.
I actually don't have a good rapport with Pat because I've broken more than one.
I thought you were going to say I don't have a good rapport with your brother.
No.
I have a good rapport.
No, we have a good rapport.
They are both equally questionable human persons.
Yes.
I'm so tired. I don't know. Have you been tired lately?
Very much so.
They always say it's like Mercury is in retrograde and all that nonsense, ne? But it's always Mercury. Maybe like Uranus is in retrograde. I'm turning 32 and I still find Uranus jokes hilarious.
But you or someone, you've had an iron deficiency.
I have an iron deficiency. I've decided to just adopt it as part of my personality.
Just throw caution to the wind.
Sometimes I feel dizzy. I mean, it's part of who I am as a human. We can't eat like normal people in our house. Sometimes I wonder why we are still alive. It's not due to our input.
Because I have between, I don't know, so I eat as much as I can, I suppose, and you almost never eat. So that will also be why you don't have energy, because there's no fuel for the fire.
I've had 23 cups of coffee today.
Yes, but that's
Plenty of fuel.
No, that's for the bladder, because how many times have you been to the toilet?
23 times.
There we go. I rest my case, Judy.
I went on a vacation with my friend, like, I think last year. And I was laughing so much because after the vacation, I thought it's so weird. She eats 3 times a day. And she would say, okay, let's have lunch. And I'm like, we just ate. And she said, yes, that was breakfast.
Yes.
And I'm like,
do people do this in breakfast, lunch and supper?
3 times a day. That's
They
the
don't have
time.
the time for that.
And everything's expensive.
Yes, very much, everything. I went yesterday because let's just say there's money issues. And I couldn't even buy like 5 things without spending 600-700 rand. I bought some mince, spaghetti,
Mr. Money.
and the Oros, and of course I had to swipe my card to get discounts as well, and even that.
It's insane.
It's insane!
And speaking of spaghetti,
Yes.
the other night, first of all, I don't want to hear a person saying that our restaurant is expensive again. Because it's not. Okay. When I see compared to other places. So, the other night, I am in the mood for spaghetti.
Yes.
I want spaghetti.
You're not a spaghetti person, that's a first.
I like pasta. Love pasta.
I know you love pasta. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
But I like homemade. Like, I like my brother's spaghetti and my brother's pasta. But now I'm in the mood. I'm not going to make it. Don't be ridiculous.
Yes, I know.
So I go onto the Mr. D and I go to a specific restaurant and I order pasta. I had to think about it for a bit because it's 130 rand for a portion. But now I know these portions are normally big. So I will eat from it 3 days.
For free, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to do it. I want pasta.
130 rand.
It comes here. Shocking! Alright? It feels like dry pasta
Yes.
with half a can of tomato and onion relish.
Oh no, that's
And it's
terrible.
watery. And there's almost no mince in it. And then I compare it to like our pap and mince that we sell for 65 rand. And people are cocking in their pants. But it's meat.
It's
Yes.
real meat.
And it's the
The
portion.
cow's in the back.
I was so disappointed in that pasta. Did I go and give them a slegte review? No. Because
Because?
as a restaurant owner, I can't bring myself to do that. It has to be very bad. Like it has to come here with cockroaches in it.
No,
Before I will give
I put my pants on not like 2 days ago because the pizza place, there were 3 ingredients. It's a margarita. It's cheese, it's tomato sauce, and some oregano. Oh, yes. They forgot the oregano! How do you forget that? It's a sprinkle!
But it's different. You can very clearly see who worked in the restaurant industry and who didn't. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed.
So when I don't like a meal at a restaurant, I also keep in mind that it might be my personal preference. But I don't go onto Google and say, I am shocked!
I am appalled! Oh, my life is over! Why?
Never in my life
have I experienced an experience like this.
But just like any other industry, any other person, people are going to make mistakes. Sometimes waiters forget, sometimes the kitchen makes a mistake, sometimes shit is out of stock, sometimes you don't have water for 3 days and you have to purchase water and you have to, because that's what happened over the weekend at our place.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
We didn't have water. I have to pee.
Please!
Okay guys, now it's time to jump into Arod's idiotic joke.
Why do seals swim in salt water? Because pepper water will make them sneeze.
Because pepper makes you sneeze.
Yay!
I get it. Now it's time for Sami Rants and Raves. Is that the segment's name?
Sammy's rant and rave.
Sammy's Rant and Rave. That was the rave.
Was that the rave?
I understand that a lot of towns have their issues, but it feels like the issues has been thrown upon Kenton like the proverbial plague. Okay? It is cocky. Electricity issues, refuge don't get removed. Our what do you call it? The place where you go and throw your rubbish. What is it called?
The refuse dump.
The refuge dump is always closed. And then there's 50 people working there. And they're sitting there. And the gate is closed. And they don't tell you why they're closed. They're just like... It's a nightmare. The last couple of weeks, the water issues in Kenton has become unbearable. Okay? It's winter. We want to take a hot bath. Is that so much to ask for? No, it's not too much. But with electricity issues, and on top of that not having water, not even a cold bath is an option for us in Kenton Blerie Park. Okay? As a person who works in a restaurant, as we've established, now we have to go and purchase water. Okay? I would cock in my brick if I wasn't afraid that I won't be able to wash it off afterwards. Okay? Get your shit in order, Kenton Park, because I cannot live like this. And then we don't have water. And then they say, don't worry, there's a tanker at this and this and this spot. You drive there, and then the tankers are empty. That is it for today's episode of Sami Rants and Raves. Get your shit together. I'm not spilling around anymore. Okay. Alright guys, thank you for watching today's episode of the Blerie Podcast with me and Arod. We'll see you again next week. Remember to subscribe and let us know what you would like us to talk about next week. For now, in this Blerie cold, I feel like I'm gonna take my laptop and work from the bed. Okay. Arod, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Alright, we'll see you again next week.
Will do.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay, bye. I just waited for the episode to end to get out of bed.
A bloody freeze cost.
I wanna wait.
So cold.
What was Whitney Houston's favorite type of coordination?
I don't know.
And You get it, anti-coordination?
Why?
Was laatst 'n goeie by die dag voor jy gebore is. Emotional damage.